Hey guys, okay, so I'm gonna go over Jabberwocky now. Jabberwocky, number one, what is the setting of the poem? All right, the setting of the poem is a woodsy area. They call it the Tulgey Wood. It's dark and scary. Okay, it's a place where monsters live. All right, if you've ever seen The Princess Bride, it's the fire swamp. All right. Number two, what does the father warn his son about? Father specifically says in Jabberwocky, beware this animal, beware this animal, beware this animal, or beware this monster, and this monster. He warns him that going into the woods, he's going to run into scary monsters. All right. So they give us the setting of all these creepy animals doing weird things. And then the author moves down to talking about the father warning the son that there's all these scary animals. Okay. Number three, what does the boy set off into the forest to do? He's going to kill the Jabberwock. He wants to cut off his head. And as I've said in all the classes, I've reminded you guys that the Jabberwock is meant to be like a dragon creature. All right. But really, if you look at the bigger picture, the Jabberwock is whatever it is you're most afraid of, whatever scares you. It's the stuff of nightmares. Okay. So overall, that poem is talking about defeating your fears, conquering your fears. Okay. Number four, how does the boy accomplish the goal of killing the Jabberwock? He searches and searches and he gets frustrated that he can't find the Jabberwock. So he rests underneath the tum-tum tree, and along comes the Jabberwock, and he fights him, cuts off his head. 1, 2, 1, 2, and through. Okay. Number five, how does the poem help us understand context clues? All right. We see words smooshed together consistently in the poem. Frabjous, fabulous, and joyous. The two words are smushed together. Okay. We look at the words around it. That first and seventh stanza, we see those two are the most nonsensical, but then the rest of the stanzas in between all have words around them that we recognize to help us with context clues, to help us understand those words that Carol made up. All right. Or sort of made up, because in a lot of cases he took pieces of a couple of different words. Number six, what are context clues? What are context clues? They are clues that help you define words that you don't know. You look at the sentence above, you look at the sentence below, you look at the sentence itself that the word is in, and you decide what you think the word means. You will not run into a standardized test these days that doesn't have a question about context clues. It may not say, what is the context clue in this sentence? It says, what does this word mean? It's assuming you don't know what that word means and asking you to look around the word for clues about what it means. All right, so you can come up with an educated guess. All right, number seven, what is the general plot of the poem? We have the setting, and then we have the boy and his father talking. The father warns the boy about going in the woods to slay the Jabberwock or kill the Jabberwock. The boy goes and looks. He gets frustrated because he can't find the Jabberwock. Along comes the Jabberwock, chops off his head, and then the boy happily returns to his dad carrying the head of the monster. And they celebrate. All right. Again, defeating or conquering your fears. Okay. 8, even though we don't know what these creatures in the forest are, we know they're dangerous. How? The warnings, the foreshadowing of the scary forest, all right, the setting that they give us, the warnings from the father about these animals. Number 9, what do you think the Jabberwock looks like based on its description? Again, dragon-like creature, all right, but that is not the main point. The main point is it's whatever scares us most. Number 10, define 3 of the nonsense words from the poem. Again, frabjous, we had fabulous and joyous combined. Vorpal is a double-edged sword. Okay, we had one more word, brillig. Brillig was broiling time, the time we cook dinner. So brillig is evening and broiling, so smushed together. So evening time for around 4 p.m. whenever you would start cooking. Okay. All right. So I want to add in that the flashcards for the vocab are connected to the link where you'll find these 2 videos on Google Classroom. It's the link that has Quizlet in it. So go ahead and open that and study those flashcards as well. And then you'll have the answers for the interlopers in the first video that I posted. You have the answers for Jabberwocky here, and you have the Quizlet created with the flashcards for the vocab. Study, study, study. Your test is the next time I see you. Don't forget. Good luck.